here comes Charles and Aya. Here comes Vina and Finn. Hi, Charles. Hi, Finn. Here comes Vina. Hi, Vina. Hi, Aya. Okay, let's read some stories for story time, and then we're done with me for today. Okay, do you remember this morning in morning meeting, we read The Teacher from the Black Lagoon we're not going to read this one again, but this book is written by Mike Fowler, pictures by Jared Lee. Let's see. Now we're going to read The Class from the Black Lagoon. And look, story by Mike Fowler, that's the same author. Pictures by Jared Lee, that's the person who drew the drawing. So it's the same person, the same author. Oh, Elliot wants to share something. Yes, Elliot. Yes, they both have Black Lagoon. This one is The Teacher from the Black Lagoon, about somebody that they thought was a really scary teacher. This one is...
And this is The Class from the Black Lagoon.
Who do you think they think might be scary in this book? Who might be scary in this one? It's The Class from the Black Lagoon. Do you think maybe it's a teacher who's really worried that her class is going to be scary? You think maybe so? Okay, let's read. Let's find out. It's the first day of school, and I have a new class coming in 1 hour. I heard they're really bad, and that they put their last 3 teachers into early retirement. Oh no, so it's a teacher on the first day of school. It looks like that's Mrs. Green, right? And it's the first day of school, and she's heard...
What's a retirement?
I'm going to tell you in 1 second. So you don't have to, sweetie. So she heard that her class of new students is really terrible, and they put their last 3 teachers into early retirement. Retirement means when you stop working. You can't work anymore. Okay, let's see what happens. I also heard that when the class gets there to school, they all turn into horrible monsters, and they emit odd odors and make strange sounds. Oh my goodness. So she heard that when the kids get to school, they just turn into monsters. Some grow 2 noses. Some, I heard, have orange hair. Some have green hair. Some have purple hair. And some have no hair. They're great at making horrible faces. They can roll their eyes back into their heads so that only the whites are showing. And some can cover their noses with their lips and wiggle their ears. Oh my goodness, this teacher is so scared. She's worried this is what her class is going to be like. They can wrap their bodies in and around their chairs so tightly that sometimes they have to be peeled off with a crowbar. One teacher said they tie themselves to their desks with their shoelaces. I guess it's a safety precaution. That's just being silly. I heard they eat crayons and erasers. They drink ink. They chew pencils. They also make spitballs the size of cannonballs. But the thing that they're best at making is noise. They're all virtuosos with Velcro, and they drum with their pencils. Every part of their bodies turns into a musical instrument. Put it all together and you have a symphony orchestra of noise. Oh, so she's worried her class is too loud. Their other area of expertise is excuses. My grandma ate my homework. We were late because the school bus was attacked by pirates. And they're always late when they come to school, but they only come when they're sick. When they're healthy, they stay home. That doesn't make sense. In class, they're always waving their hands in the air to go to the bathroom, or to give silly answers. They do not love to write, but they write on their cheeks. They write on the walls. They write on each other. The only place they don't write is on paper. That's the one place you are supposed to write. Instead of dotting their I's and crossing their T's, they cross their I's and dot their teeth. There are other things about school they love: bothering teachers, poking their friends, and using the electric pencil sharpener all the time. They call it Mr. Shred. And he runs all day because they break their points on purpose just to use him over and over and over again. At the end of the day, I'll be standing waist deep in pencil shaving. Oh my, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost time to start school. I better get my survival kit. Helmet, check. Hockey pads, check. Earplugs. Oh, well, I guess I'm ready. Look how scared she is. She's about to open her door. Her kids are about to come into her classroom. Here they come. Wow, they're all cheery and clean. And each one only has one nose. And look, they brought flowers and an apple. Hello, hi, yeah. Oh, it was just, she was worried for nothing. They're not really monsters. They look like such a nice class. They look like such a nice group of kids. The flowers were picked from the front of the school, and the apple had 16 bites out of it. But hey, no one's perfect. It's the thought that counts. I'm gonna love this class. Oh, so it turns out she had nothing to be afraid of. It turns out they were actually a really nice class, just like you all. You all are such a nice class too. I feel so lucky to have such nice kids in my class. Yes, okay, now let's read a pigeon book. This one is The Duckling Gets a Cookie? Yes, Adeline. I couldn't hear you. What? Oh, Wheeler, Adeline raised her hand, but I can't hear her. Yes, Adeline? You can go, sweetie. Yeah, make sure you wash your hands. All right, the front is a bunch of cookies with nuts in them. Bunch of cookies with nuts. The duckling gets a cookie? The pigeon says, I don't like the look of that title, because the title of this book, the title is what the book is called. It's called The Duckling Gets a Cookie. Hello, Scooty Scoot Scoot. May I have a cookie, please? Oh, thanks. Flappy flip flap. That was very nice of you. Oh, look at all those nuts. Hey, how did you get that cookie? I asked for it. You asked for it politely. Say, does that cookie have nuts? Yes. So you get a cookie with nuts just by asking politely. But I ask for things all the time. But does the pigeon ever ask politely? No, he doesn't really ever ask politely. I ask to drive the bus. I ask for hot dog parties. Do I ask for candy? I do. It doesn't have to be a big bus, you know. I'll ask for a French fry robot every now and again. Right now I'm asking why. I've asked for a walrus. Why? He's asked for a walrus before. Remember we read the puppy book when he asked for a puppy and then he actually got a puppy, but he was afraid of the puppy because he realized they were actually really big. And then he wanted a walrus. Like that was gonna be any smaller than a puppy, silly pigeon. Oh, and there's more. I'll ask for one more story. Sometimes I ask for a hug. I can't count the times I've asked for my own personal iceberg. I ask to stay up late. Oh yeah, I'm the askingest pigeon around. But do I get what I ask for? Oh. No! Look how angry he I gonna, oh, let's get quiet. We don't want to hurt our ears if we're all screaming, right? It's not fair. Flappy flip flap. Ducklings get everything. Pigeons like cookies too, especially with nuts. Why did you get that cookie? So I could give it to you. And another thing. What? You're giving me that cookie? With the nuts. That is so nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Chomp. That is one cool duckling. Chomp. Yes, sir. So the pigeon's walking off, and the duckling says, bye. And then the duckling says, may I have another cookie, please? But this time, no nuts. So it turns out the duckling didn't even want that cookie because it had nuts in it. Oh my gosh, the last page is a bunch of cookies with no nuts and one bite taken out of it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mo Willems is such a funny author and illustrator. His books are so entertaining and funny, aren't they? Okay, let's do some checking off on our schedule. Let's see here. We have done, wow, we had a big day. We did drop off and coloring if you were at school. We did morning meeting. We did journal. We did math. We did snack and recess. We did library, although our internet got kind of broken and we couldn't really finish library, but oh well, that happens, no big deal. We did foundations. We did social studies. Catherine shared her wonderful family poster. We did Miss Cornblit. Now let's check off story time. Now it's time for the kids in the classroom to pack up and go home. And it's time for the kids at home, Charles, Aya, Vina, Finn. It's time for you all to have a little break. And then later this afternoon, you could do art with Miss Aya later this afternoon, with Miss Aria later this afternoon. All right, everybody. I had another great day with you. Bye, Charles.
Bye.
Bye, Vina. Bye, Aya. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See y'all later.
Bye, Miss Vanderly. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 boo.
Sweetie, Aya,
Bye.
listen, Aya.
Bye. Bye.
I'm not some one-on-one time, a Zoom with just me later this week. You can ask your mom to sign up and you can show me your toenail polish. You can story. Okay, ask your mom to sign up, okay? And I know, Vina, you signed up, didn't you? You're going to read me a story later today, right? I do. Yeah. All right. I can't wait. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.